and they can never be you.
Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I am your not feeling so well host, Conrad Cushman, joined tonight by the man in black. He is... I got nothing tonight. He is the coach in black. He is black. Brother Derek, what's going on, D?
What up, what up, what up?
We're here to talk a little AEW Dynamite for the evening, go over all of the happenings in Virginia. This is April 30th, 2025, for those who don't know. And if you don't know, now you know. So
let's go.
We will get into the entirety of the show, talk some of that stuff. I see you, Rob. Don't make me laugh right now. Too early for this mess. Too early for this. We will get into all of that and go through and just deal with the announced things that we have going on right now. Don't forget, right now, All in Texas is still happening here in July. So if you guys are interested, make sure you are gearing up for that. We also do have the resurgence show for New Japan Pro Wrestling. Konosuke Takeshita will be defending his Never Openweight Championship against ELP. Young Bucks have mystery partners going up. They said it'll be Old Bullet Club versus New Bullet Club. Okay. Wonder who it could be. I'm going with Anderson and Gallows.
Yep.
And we have plenty of other matches. Mercedes Moné will be on there, going up against Azumi and more. Mina Shirakawa. Like I said, it's going to be a fantastic show. Tomohiro Ishii, dog, I'm in. Either way. Ring of Honor shows, don't forget, those got moved Friday, July 11th. Supercard of Honor in Arlington, Texas. And we will also have Death Before Dishonor now in Philadelphia, Friday, September 5th. If you're in those areas, you may want to check those out.
Check them.
Also in news, AEW Grand Slam Mexico near a sellout within 12 hours of tickets going on sale. I was told that this is the arena. Oh. There are no more tickets for sale for this show. So they cannot fill them up anymore. And yeah, that's fantastic news, I think, for AEW.
It is.
I also believe they were up in sales for Virginia today. I want to say it was like 8%. So that's a sign of things trending upwards as well.
All right, let's go.
That's for my little data freaks out there. Holler if you hear me.
At 1 2/3.
33 and a 1/3% chance. Who's Azumi? I thought it was AZM. I probably should never troll like that again. The Joshi fans will definitely chop me. But yeah, if you ever hear me say that, it's definitely a troll. But let's go through and welcome our people in here. If you're listening on the podcast version, man, come on into the live version. Give us a follow at EPW Show. Just put up a YouTube short for me and Sean. If you guys haven't, please go through and show it love. A 60-second clip of Clash of the Podcast. I'm going to try and add some more clips in here if we get clippable moments. Give us some clippable moments, Derek. Not right now. Not right now. Terrell, what's good, man? He says Mercedes Moné will defeat Jamie at Double or Nothing and become Mercedes 5 belts at All In. I think that's a lot. I don't see it happening.
Yeah, no.
Matt Lopez says, hello, everyone. Good evening. Hope you had a good Wednesday. I'm trying, brother. These allergies are killing me. It's hot. It's cold. It's raining. It's snowing. It's time to go to the beach. It's weird weather here in Buffalo right now.
Yes, it is.
Clown says, good evening, everyone. Happy Camel Day. Hump Day. Appreciate you, Clown. B-Boy Skyline said roses are red, April is gray, but you know what tomorrow is? It's gonna be May. Hell of a main event. I thought it was really good.
Yes.
Elite Easy says, hey, yo. Hey, what?
Hey, yo.
XG Dub in the house says, yo, what's good? Rob, I won't put that up. Quill says, Conrad, Derek, and chat. Your boy Sir Quills is back to enjoy my two favorite bros, brother Conrad, brother Derek, for yet another dope AEW Dynamite review. Hashtag EPW, hashtag Trash Dookie, hashtag Doodoo Butter. Appreciate you. Clown says balcony seats are still available, so you'll be way up there, but they have some seats still.
Really?
Mexico? Come on, bro. Got enough problems over here already, man. I was just glad I got the enhanced, man. I'm just glad that bad boy can get me across to Canada right now.
Yeah, I got mine too.
Yeah, I may have to get the passport soon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Elite Easy says, I want to see Forbidden Door in Mexico after that sellout. I would like to see Forbidden Door move around to some of the other countries. I think that would be dope. That's just me talking, though. But I do know, like, New Japan has booking problems with that, so it would depend. I don't think someone who's more adverse in CMLL will have to tell me how their schedule is for that. Shout out to E for putting our socials and Discord in there. Yo, the Discord is popping. Matt Lopez got you covered, bro. Me and him are in there all day posting news like, yo, this is the drop. If you're in the Facebook group, I promise you, you don't get as much stuff as you get in the Discord. The Discord is pure wrestling talk. Facebook, we kind of get a lot of advertising people coming in, and that's fine that they do that, but it's like, yo, get on that. Make sure that you guys are in there for that Discord. AEW bald spots tonight. You cut it out. Yes, they open balcony seats for Arena Mexico. Unknown how many, so get them while you can. Cut it out, D. Y'all don't want to play with them borders right now. They don't want none.
They don't want none.
Listen, so tonight's review might be on the shorter side, but we appreciate it. So run up those likes now. Hit them now.
Come on.
Leave me a comment afterwards.
Bring them in.
Yo, Derek, funniest hype man ever, bro. I just laughed. Oh, I'm dying. So, yeah. If I sound a little stuffed up, I apologize. But we've got Dynamite tonight. Here's a rundown of the card. We had the All-Star 8-man tag. We have the semifinals for the men's bracket for the Owen Hart. We have the AEW Women's Eliminator Championship match. Good to see Mayu Yamashita coming over. Very good. And I know I didn't pronounce that last name right. I will have to correct myself, but that's how I've always said it up until today, and I heard people pronounce it differently. The Hurt Syndicate also here. MJF was here. And we got some added-on bonus matches as well. Like, pretty cool. I'll go through those. Guess what? No graphics. Surprise, surprise. Like, I tried to look for them, but it's what it is. Terrell says it was reported on Kevin Nash's podcast Cena's last show will be here in New York City in December. I think it's that Boston show still. Is it before or after that Saturday night's main event? I know that Saturday night's main event's in Boston. I'm pretty sure that'll be like a John Cena dedication night is what I'm guessing. Yeah, listen, Derek, I know you don't like the guy, but he's the younger generation's, for lack of a better term, Hogan. You know what I mean? Like, that's who a lot of these 20-year-olds looked up to when they were kids. Don't hate, bro. T-Ferg, what's good, gents? Good Dynamite show. Virginia crowd was decent. After last week, maybe they thought Timberland or Rex and Effects were going to show up. I don't know if that's how they get down out there, but if they want to zoom and a boom boom, just shake your roll. It's Teddy ready with the 1-2 checker. Ace, what's good, man? What up, my brothers in chat? Put the world title on Hangman. Appreciate you, Ace. Holding it down with the mods, man. Shout out to everyone who's a mod in the chat. Delay Grats, what's good, brother? Appreciate you. Like I said, guys, if you're just getting in here, we're going to be going through this pretty quickly tonight just because I'm not feeling too well. I got like I said, all 4 seasons here lately, so I'm not feeling too hot. So if I sound stuffed up, that's what it is. A lot of allergies. Let's start here, man. They open up tonight's show with the All-Star 8-man tag. We have Mark Briscoe, Kenny Omega, Speedball Mike Bailey, and Kevin Knight. Sorry, I thought Derek was going to say something. Taking on Okada, Kazuchika Okada, the Continental Champion. Kenny's the International Champion, too. Sorry, I shouldn't have said it like that. Ricochet. I'm not even putting the titles in this, but the Young Bucks are here, too. This was wild. Now, y'all know I didn't take notes on this. There was no way. We had these matches for the Bucks lately have been PWG matches. Do they work better, Derek, in these, like, go out, all out and crazy and just do whatever you want to do? Like, and chat, you can answer this too. Like, have the Bucks been better since they've returned to you, or are they still kind of grading?
Still on the grading side for me. Because their first match back, they wrestled in like a 6-man tag, didn't they?
I think so. I feel like them and Kenny have just been doing it, but they've got miles on them and stuff. I get it.
True. I mean, you gotta space it out. Gotta save yourself some longevity. Save
Protect your
it
bump card.
Yeah, save it for the bigger matches that need the full attention. Not to say that this one didn't need it, but we all know the caliber of matches that are really going to count.
Right?
But it was a mess.
Right. Klaus said Benadryl's your best friend, bruh. You know, as soon as this is over, it's going down. I'm going right to bed. This 8-man tag match is brought to you by PWG. So Matt was thinking the same thing I was. Me and Derek aren't hating. Cena is not the GOAT, not putting him over Rock. Dude, I don't like Cena either. Bro, I'll be the first one to go on a diatribe and tell you why I don't like Cena. He culture vultured hip-hop, and then they moved on past it. And I'm not mad at Cena for it. I get that that's like a company call, but it looked like he didn't fight even, bro.
Yes.
Like, put up a fight for the hip-hop. But I could understand why people like Cena too, though. Like, he does a lot of good things. He did the most Make-A-Wishes. Like, I understand some of it for him.
He did, bro. But to call him the GOAT is,
bro. They got to make new people the GOATs, though. Like I said, everyone said, why break that Flair record? You had to, because Flair ain't gonna be here too much longer, and now you have Cena in that spot. You know what I mean?
Well, you take away the Damien Sandow match, he wouldn't have that record.
He's in NWA now. This 8-man tag was fun. It's probably because we haven't seen, but I think the Bucks have looked great in these wild spot matches. I agree. I think they've looked better than previously.
No, yeah, I think they have looked better. It's just,
I still think you got to bust out the tassels eventually. Like you, that's what people want to see from them.
I think that's when they go face
again. Yeah. Once they come out with the tassels, and then you hear the song is Super Kick Party, people will go nuts for it. I think because they've been heels for a few years now. I feel like since the Don Callis stuff, I know. Well, they did have that little run after with the trios belts, but
they did.
They haven't had that theme song in a while, though.
Yeah, that theme song has been gone for a very, very long time.
Yes. So we know what Liv's major movie role is. Yes. What did I say it was? Something Bad Lieutenant Tokyo?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. That was announced earlier tonight as well. Crazy opening match. Kevin Knight must have a 75-inch vertical with that drop kick. All I know is brother's got bunnies, bro. I'm picking him up for basketball. I'll throw him some oops, man.
Yeah.
Cena was their Cody for over a decade. Of course, he gets the treatment. I'm sad that WWE just didn't give Satomura a victory lap. Yeah, and shout out to the retirement for Satomura. I just changed the Everything Pro Wrestling group picture on Facebook. I just changed it to that. So if you guys want to join, like I said, feel free. But yeah, much respect. And I put it in the Discord too. So yeah. Y'all do the same thing to LeBron, who is the actual GOAT. We'll see. We'll see tonight. We'll see tonight if he can hang on. But we'll see.
Nope.
Delayed Grad says Ric Flair is a 21-time world champion. This is a fact. WWE, WWF doesn't recognize all of them. That is true. That is also true. So technically, Cena really isn't the most. I think Jerry Lawler has more than that too. So, let's see here. The Bucks have been doing some great matches lately. Terrell, don't feed Rob. He's trolling, I feel. I don't trust him. He might be telling the truth, but I don't trust him. Not trusting him. In this match, man, like I said, nonstop crazy finishes. Briscoe eventually got caught in there with Okada. We did get to see Okada and Kenny dust it up just a little preview.
Just a touch.
I was going to say something very inappropriate, but I won't. Rainmaker, Mark Briscoe goes down. Okada gets the win. The heels run out of there. Ricochet's happy.
Yep.
And he definitely got smacked on the baldy, even by his own teammates a couple times.
Wow.
Y'all got to stop that, man. Hubs, what's good, man? Tag partner for Clash of the Podcast. Just did the graphics for the next 2 weeks. I'm glad I did them early because now I'm not feeling too hot. So, yeah.
My guy, Hubs.
Appreciate you. Clash every Monday, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. Check out our new YouTube short clip I just put up. And make sure that you guys are in the live chat, man. Raven had the hardcore title 27 times. He's my GOAT. Quote to Raven. Nevermore. Rumors are Stardom's Thekla is AEW bound according to Fightful. I have heard the same thing. I heard some murmurs today about that from Fightful. So, yes, excellent. Hurt Syndicate are backstage. We get some people backstage, Derek, saying, we hurt people. And MVP is not impressed by them. He says, you guys like to say that, huh? You know what's even better? Doing it. And then he hits him with the cane. Lashley's throwing people in the laundry bin. It was game over, bro. They got packed them up. It was over.
The only thing it was missing,
what, the pipes falling? The classic, let's just make noise because it's a backstage fight. Knock those pipes over. Bing, ding, ding. You're never going to not hear it now when you watch WWE television. Like, since the Attitude Era, like...
Yes. Go back and watch it. You'll hear it every single time.
Mankind versus Big Show. You'll just hear random pipes falling. You'll be like, why? But because it makes a lot of noise. What's going on back there? Yeah. MVP has words with Lashley about his stuff with MJF. He's trying to convince him, like, to give this guy a chance, give him the look. We'll get into that in a second. The Ops had a tag match. They faced Rhett Titus, Nick Comoroto, and Miles Hawkins. All three, I thought, did a good job in this. We need more Nick Comoroto and Rhett Titus on Ring of Honor. And Miles Hawkins, why not? I thought he did a good job in this too. But they weren't getting past our boy Powerhouse Hobbs. Spine on the pine for the win. After the match, they got jumped by the Death Riders. Seems like people like it. Less Death Riders. They come out. Joe takes Moxley up the ramp. Just throws on that choke. He's fading. Tongue's falling out of his head. Like, he's going to sleep. And all of a sudden, in the ring, Claudio sets up a chair like they did Hook, and they slam Shibata on top of the chair. Shibata's down and out. Joe let go, and then he gets on the microphone and says, Moxley, you've been acting like a bitch. Keeping it a buck. He was like, I'm tired of you guys and the games you're playing. And he said that when I face you in Chicago, he wants him in a steel cage.
Yes. Which, that's going to be really, really good.
That should be a good match. I am looking forward to it. Yo, shout out to Quills. Satomura is the real final boss. That was definitely her name before belonging to Mr. Reigns. R-Truth is a 45-time, 24/7 champion. That's crazy. I'm probably going for like number 12 right here in the EPW championships. Taking it. If you're in the live chat, you know. The Boiler Room Brawl started the pipes. Yep. Every time. Whether he's trolling or not, Jordan and Gretzky should be in everyone's top 2 GOATs. I don't know, though. Gretzky, Ovechkin's up there now, I think.
Honestly, bro.
That's a bad brother.
Yes.
Terrell says, why doesn't WWE recognize Ric Flair's other title reigns? I think it was like WCW acknowledged it, is that they don't acknowledge the ones where they flip-flop them sometimes, I believe, was it. And Delayed Grants, if he's still in here, he could tell me if I'm right on that. I believe it's like the ones where they'd be like, let's say you're in Puerto Rico and you're like, I'm facing Carlos Colon. Ric Flair would be like, these people ain't letting me leave alive here with the title, beat me, and then we'll just reverse the decision after or something.
Right, that's it.
Yeah. So he said we ain't gonna see Joe for 8 months. Chill. So yeah, I hope that answered your question, Terrell. So cage match is announced for Chicago to up the stakes. It was confirmed later on in the show. I'll 2 birds, 1 stone. Later on in the show, it was confirmed. Yes, that match is happening.
Yes.
So where is it? Did I save it? Yeah. So this match now is a steel cage match. So this graphic is pointless, but I'm looking forward to it. I think they've done a great job in building up Samoa Joe.
Yeah. I definitely think this will be a good match. Definitely a good match.
Yeah, at least to hold you over until we get past Double or Nothing. Like, listen, I don't think Moxley's losing this title until we get to All In.
Yeah, All In is when he's gonna lose it.
Yeah, and this might be Moxley's last run. We don't know how it'll turn out, but this could be his last long time run with the title. So. Right. Hey, and I think Tony respects him because he was one of the big people who first came in and made a difference. He took a real chance on AEW.
He did. He definitely did.
Some other people didn't come in until it was already launched, and you can't help that either. But him and Jericho, I think, were the 2 that it's like, wow, they took a risk.
Yes, they on a grand scale too.
Yeah,
very grand scale.
Yeah.
I respect it, though. You got to do what you got to do.
Here's Delayed Grants. My brother chiming in. He says, it was in NWA. He would lose the belt in non-televised matches, then win it back days later. They should count. Yeah. Yeah. So I know he had a bunch of those, and, they would switch it and then just change it right back. So, good knowledge to have for
Yeah.
wrestling historians like ourselves in here. We go backstage. Mercedes Moné's doing a sit down with Renee. She talks about the impressiveness of Jamie Hayter, but then talks about how she dresses like she's in Scooby Doo, dude. And she says that someone like that can't beat her. So this is going to make for an interesting dynamic and matchup.
Stop hating on Daphne.
Yo, chill. Renee, I thought you had botched there for a second. Thinking of my girl Daphne from WCW, R.I.P. Renee interviews the patriarchy. Nick Wayne is interviewed and asked about the best of the Super Juniors. Christian jumps in, but Jay Lethal interrupts him right away. And I was like, oh, Jay Lethal's back. One of the longest reigning Ring of Honor television champions in history, if you know your history. And he says that he'd like to challenge Nick Wayne for that title. Nick Wayne's like, I'm kind of tired. I got a flight to catch to Japan. I really don't have time for this. Christian says, I accept. We accept. Uh-oh. So a match is made for later on. No graphic because guess what? We weren't expecting that match to be made. Patriarchy drama still going on.
Still.
I was about to say.
Still.
I was thinking of Snoop and Dre. Hitting them conos, girl. About to sing that Chris Brown. Straight A's in school. The women's champion. The AEW Women's Champion, Timeless, Toni Storm taking on Mayu Yamashita. This is an eliminator match that happened. Mayu and Toni Storm went out here, and I thought they put on a really good match.
Yes.
She caught Toni with some beautiful kicks. Like I thought they were on point. She did kick her posterior and Luther's.
Can't forget about Luther.
Never forget about Luther. She jive pushed Luther, and Luther fell over like he tripped on a fire truck.
Luther was hitting that one move at the end of the most recent TikTok videos.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I'm gonna get to the comments after this match real quick. But she was able to pull out the Windstorm Zero pile driver after out comes Mercedes Moné, followed up by Jamie Hayter, who runs her off. There was a stare down, though, with Toni Storm and Jamie Hayter, too. So it wasn't like a foregone conclusion that it's Moné. Moné talked like it's going to be me and Toni.
Right.
This is the problem. But then Jamie Hayter had a stare down. I like this. I'm intrigued.
This is going to be, I think the dynamic between these three women is at an all-time high. The outcome, I think, is going to be very fruitful for us.
Fruitful.
Sorry. Or as what I've been hearing lately, flavorful. I to this day I still don't feel like that should be a word. Flavorful.
I'll keep this PG, even though it's after 10. I want to see another Samoa Joe world title run. T-Ferg, I don't know if we'll get that at this point. I think Joe got that one. I don't want to say out of luck. I think out of like Adam Cole's injury, they were like, Joe's the best guy right now. Let's run with him.
Yeah.
But I love Samoa Joe. He's one of my favorites, honestly. Like I put CM Punk up here as one of my favorites. Joe's like right next to him.
Right.
Truthfully. Terrell says, what if they have Flair confront Cena about the record? No, because there's no match. There's nothing to get out of it, really.
No.
You could have him appear for a spot and have someone run him down or something, or have him stand up for someone, but there's not much you could do with that. Mm-hmm. Jasim, welcome. He said, I think Moxley should return back to WWE. I wouldn't do that, brother. Listen to his audiobook. If you don't, that's what I think what his home is. WWE will always be his home. I would love to see him back. I don't think he was happy there, truthfully. He sounded miserable with the 3-hour shows and the stuff he was doing. He would need a complete character change if he goes back. And I don't know if they're ready to do that because how he wrestles now, I can't see them letting him do that stuff.
No, God, no. They need him to go above and beyond. The way he wrestles now is not going to happen. And his mindset for WWE is not there.
Yes. Oh, and Delay Grass, thank you. Good point here. AEW ran a video package too on Mayu to introduce her to American audiences. Remember that used to be the long-time argument. Where's the video package? Well, there it was. Right. It's there. You know what I think they should do? I think they should start running little recaps too in the beginning. I don't know if they could do it to remind people what happened last week. So that way, if you're like, if you're brand new to the show, you can feel like, oh, this is what happened. Okay. All right. I think I'm in.
That would actually be good because for casual watchers like myself, but I've been watching consistently. Casual fans won't know what's going on. And I think that would definitely help. I think it would help.
Clown. Oh, funny, bro. Funny, bro. We got to do Monet versus Athena at All In, though. I think so, too.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have Athena. She might be the one to finally catch her. I'm impressed with Mayu. More Japanese women's wrestlers, please. Is Mina Shirakawa still coming to AEW? Yes, I believe so. I think she's just finishing up some obligations that she had, but she's probably going to go multiple contracts similar to others and be moving around. So Mina should be back. I don't know how the whole Mariah May news will affect everything, but we'll have to see how that goes down. We get a Don Callis family promo, Derek. Your boy Don.
Donnie boy.
Yelling at people, smacking people on their chest.
That scar busting out of the seams.
Then we get the Hurt Syndicate coming out. This is time for their vote. Will MJF be the fourth member to their ranks? Well, young Maxwell gets called out during this, and he shows up, and MVP says thumbs up from him. Shelton gives the thumbs up this time, and then Lashley teases, thumbs down. And he says, nah, I don't like him. And MJF said, Bob, what's the problem? Is it because I have hair? You know, he starts going off on him. And listen, you don't want to piss Roberto off. He grabbed this man by his face. Dad grabbed him. Just held his face there, and he said, look, the next time you disrespect me, bro, we're going to have a problem. And he basically asked before, what do you want me to do? And he said, I want you to hurt someone, hurt people.
Yes. You want to join us, you need to hurt someone.
When does this happen? How does this happen? I don't know, but I think it's going to happen relatively soon.
It's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. Just got to keep our eyes peeled for it. But it will happen.
Let's see here. Jasim says everything for wrestling in the War Report After Dark is my two favorite wrestling channels. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate you, brother. Shane McMahon and Charlotte Flair, Alex Rodriguez at the Lakers game. Nice. Go Timberwolves. I'm going to be honest. When Lashley told MJF that he's going to have to hurt someone, I legitimately thought he was going to screw Hangman. Still could happen. A said, we hurt people. We hurt people. I love it. Next up, we get Ring of Honor title match. Nick Wayne, Jay Lethal, bro. Jay Lethal looks like he hasn't missed a beat.
Nope.
He was on point in this. Glad to see him back in action. I don't think he was hurt or anything. Maybe they just gave him some time off, but Lethal being involved in Ring of Honor makes sense to me.
Yes. There's no way that you can deny the man that opportunity. It has to be there. That door should be there just in case if he feels like he wants to walk through that door.
Lethal loses this match, though. It shocked me. I thought it would have been by Wayne's World. No. Random, fisherman suplex buster.
Right.
Just drop Lethal, and Nick Wayne gets the win, and he's on a flight to Japan for the best of the Super Juniors. Make sure you check out that tournament if you are into, junior heavyweight action. It's going to be a fun tournament this year, and I'm glad they put Nick Wayne in it.
Yes.
After the match, Christian takes the belt like he usually does, but this time he put it around the Prodigy's waist. Let's go.
Yes.
Delayed grass at Lakers down by 10 already in the first quarter. That don't mean nothing to me till we get to the fourth, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were just having these debates earlier. Really good. By the way, Mina Shirakawa will be competing on ROH tomorrow against Layla Gray. There we go.
Boom.
Lakers are getting smacked by the Wolves right now, if anyone's wondering. All right, so the steel cage match is made. Josh Alexander will face Brody King for the on Collision. This will be on TBS due to the NBA playoffs. And Tony Storm taking on Lady Frost in another eliminator match for Collision. So there you go. There you go.
Looking good.
Let's get to this main event. It was the semifinals of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. It is Kyle Fletcher taking on Adam Hangman Page. Fletcher's back got bloody in this.
Yo.
Hangman does a backflip into a tombstone drop. I don't even know what to call it.
Oh,
Onto the floor. He hits a dead eye, only gets a 2 count. Fletcher hits a last ride power bomb, only gets a 2 count. We see a dead eye on the apron. Fletcher falls to the floor. The buckshot lariat, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of shit bricks when he countered it with the low blow and then hit the brain buster.
Yes.
I was like, oh, it might be it. But Hangman kicks out. After that, they get into all these transitions. You see a buckshot out the corner, Derek, and then a buckshot from the apron, turned him inside out. Adam Hangman Page versus Will Ospreay. Yo, let's go.
Oh, that's gonna be so good. Oh man.
Listen, I'm telling you, Double or Nothing's looking kind of right. I'm happy for it right now with what we're getting. You got Mercedes Moné, Jamie Hayter, Will Ospreay, Hangman Page, which could be guaranteed like banger. Like,
oh yeah.
I'm not mad at it, man.
Can't be. You can't be. You have to be excited for this. No matter what the situation is, no matter what company it is, you have to be excited for the matches that get put together that should be the matches that need to happen.
Yo, why you say this? Lakers and 5 about to have a new meeting. You gotta chill. Christian having the run of his lifetime, no table bumps required. That's a fact.
Lakers and 5.
Kyle doing his Bob Holly and WWE CW impression. Yeah. Oh, that back. Yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want none of that. Double or Nothing should have been in New York, not Phoenix. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what happened there, bro. Maybe something scheduled. Fantastic main event. I feel Hangman versus Ospreay should main event Double or Nothing. It could. They haven't announced that. I still think they're going to end up having that. What Anarchy in the Arena?
Yeah.
Like they're going to end up doing that. I think with the Bucks and the homies.
I think the way that match is set up, you have to say
that way you could get Moxley and them out. But I think you open with that match possibly. But then again, that might kill the crowd though. They're going to do all craziness.
Yeah. I definitely feel that is a match that people will get excited for, but it also is a match that has to happen at the end,
right?
Just to wake everybody up again.
Yeah. Tonight's Dynamite thumbs up show for me. I have nothing to complain about.
Nothing.
I mean, there's little things, of course, but I don't have any major complaints. Don't forget Grand Slam Mexico. Wednesday, June 18th. Like they said, they opened some balcony seating. So if you're in the area, definitely go check out AEW Grand Slam Mexico. That should be fun for the Dynamite show. I just can't wait to see how the arena looks for it. Also, coming up, we do have Summer Blockbuster in Portland, Oregon. So if you're in the Pacific Northwest, make sure you guys go check out the Moda Center Wednesday, June 11th. I think that's going to be like a 4-hour show. Ooh. We haven't discussed yet if we're going to do a review after because that's kind of late. And brother's got to work the next day. So, I don't have too much else to add to that, man.
Nope.
Jasim, I appreciate big hockey fan. I was too until my team crapped the bed for the last decade. Sabres were good at one point, no longer. Solid Dynamite better than either night of Mania. Come on, E. Come on, E. Pacific Northwest gets too many. They're spoiled. Ace said thumbs up, man. Let us know how you feel about the show down below. Like I said, this one, quick episode of Dynamite. Me and Derek will be back next week. We're getting closer to these big shows. I wish I had I didn't pull up the soundboard. Let me see here. Terrell said, everyone's saying thumbs up. Good episode. Grand Slam Mexico, I can guarantee you, was the reason WWE bought AAA at WrestleMania, just like they sealed the deal with WCW at WrestleMania. Well, technically Raw with Shane. Yeah. Thumbs up for Dynamite. AEW Mexico Dynamite is going to look great. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm happy for them. And like I said, tonight's ticket sales were up from the last time they were in Virginia. If you guys get a chance to go to the shows, go. And I love their new ticket strategy. I don't know if you peeped it, Derek. Tickets as low as $20, $25 because okay, hold on. I gotta explain for audio listeners. Derek definitely just went to take a drink. Boy, you got a hole in your lip. What happened there?
Definitely got a hole in the lip.
But So ticket sales are up. What was I saying? Now you messed me up.
$20.
Thumbs in the middle for Dynamite. Thumbs up for my bros. I mean, it's whatever, Rob. I can't be mad at it.
Rob.
Appreciate it.
Ticket sales up $20.
Oh yeah, the ticket sales. They're announced at $20 now, so they're trying to advertise we're the cheapest ticket in town. That's smart. Keep doing that. Business Conrad is here to tell you, keep doing that.
Yes.
Even if it becomes like tickets are only $30, keep doing that.
Yes.
Tell people your ticket prices are low. Tell them you can get meet and greets and still have fun for the family. Make it affordable for a family of 4, a family of 5 to go to these shows. Right. That's crazy because right now, the way it's looking, I will never go to another WWE show again if these prices stay like that, or at least until my income matches it or something. And it's not that people can't afford to go, but you can spend money on someone's college education or get a new car or go to WrestleMania. What are you going to pick? Come on, fam.
Right. Yeah. Like what's the more lucrative idea?
I know what it is. Cray, I'm supposed to go to WrestleMania for $30,000. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing. Yo, leave us that like down below. Make sure you check us out this week, man. I'm sorry to cut it short. Not feeling too well, but you know I love y'all. For myself and the man they call Derek, we are out for this episode of AEW Dynamite Review. We will be back next week with another one. Be sure to check us out on Monday, me and Hubbard here on Everything Pro Wrestling, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time, where we talk all the latest and greatest in the world of pro wrestling. We will catch you guys all on Monday, and me and Derek are out.